Hello, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about a process through which we can add a column into our existing table. So in short, we are going to discuss about the alter command for adding a new column to the existing table. Okay, so for that I have created one program. So I will walk you through that program and then we'll perform some operations on the table. So first of all, what we are doing here, we are declaring one constant variable. You can say this is a constant SQL state underscore valid. This constant we will use to verify whether the query executed successfully or not after the query execution. Okay. After that, we are setting the commitment control. Set option commit equals to star none just to implement the changes. And then we are creating one test table. So here I am creating exec SQL create or replace table employee. And in this table I have two columns. I have added two columns: employee ID integer type primary key, employee name varchar 50, and then simply we are verifying whether the query is executed successfully or not. So if query is executed and if it is returning SQL state underscore valid, it means the query is created and as well as it is journaled. If it is returning 01567, it means that table created but not journal. Like in our case, this will be the message. And in other than these two condition, it we can consider it as an error. So it will print SQL state query ended with an error. So this is just a simple program for creating a new table. Okay. Now below to this I have commented out this code, so we will uncomment this and rerun this program later, but for now I have just commented this thing. So now quickly I will create this table. So I'm calling this program. So table created but not journal. Now I will show you some data from this. So for that, first of all, we will run the query select star from Sharmit 1 slash employee. As of now, there is no data because we haven't implemented anything to insert the data. So you can see employee ID and employer name. Now what we will do, we will insert some data to it. So insert into Sharmit 1 slash employee. Okay, and then press F4, hit enter. Here I will put 100, 10 and emp 10. Okay. Okay, so this is a string variable, so we need to pass it inside a quote. Insert it. Similarly, we will insert for the second customer, second employee. So it is added. Now if you rerun the query, you can see the data is added here. Sharmit 1 slash employee. Data is added. Now suppose is at this stage there is another requirement where we want to add a extra column here. We want to add one more column, let's say employee code. So how to do this? One way is to delete this table and to recreate the table with this column, but this is not the right approach, because if you are doing this, it means you are losing all your data. For now we have only two records, but when you are working for a project there could be a lakhs of data in that table, right? So it is always a big mistake to delete the table to add a new column. So in that situation we will use the alter command. So what it will do, it will add the new column as well as it will keep the previous data as it is. It will not affect any data. Okay, so let's quickly see how we can perform this. So now what we will do, we will comment out this table creation logic because we have already created the table, so it is better to just comment out this stuff as well as this verification part, and then we will uncomment the alter table portion. So here I will remove these comments. Okay, and from here also fine. So now what we are doing, like previous part we have commented out because we have already created table, so there is no need for that those lines. Here we are using alter command. So to use the alter command you have to write exec alter table, then your table name, my table name is Sharmit1, add column emp code ent. So what it will do, it will add a new column name as emp code and whose data type is integer. If you want to add another data type, let's say character data, then you can simply write here varchar 30 or whatever the name you want to give. So it is up to you. In the same manner we add like with the same rules that we follow while adding the column in the normal SQL table, same thing you can write here also. here we are just altering the table for adding a new column to existing table. Once this query is executed, we will again verify the query. If it is returning SQL state underscore valid, then it means table altered successfully. Else we will print the message query ended with an error, and then we are printing the message star inlar equals to star all. So let's quickly compile this program. Okay, so something is wrong here. So let me go back to the source to check what thing we need to either comment or we need to uncomment. Okay, let me quickly check this thing. For that we will go to the spool file to check what is the issue. Okay, so this is my last spool file we have created. Let's check what's the issue. Okay, so this issue is because of the star fee, so I forgot to add that thing, so just I added these things here. You can see now star fee is here, and also I have used this double slash for everywhere where I'm using comment. So that was the issue, I just fixed it. Okay, so now we will try to execute this again. So only these things I have been changed, like I just added this star fee and comment is replaced with this double slash. Okay, now you can see here I'm using the alter command, so let's quickly compile this. It should work now. Yes, now I'm calling this, so you can see the message is table altered successfully. Now if you go for SQL and hit the command, select the star from Sharmit1/employee, so it will show you the extra added column. Here it is. Okay, so instead of removing these data or losing this data, it adds the column and set these value as a null because we haven't inserted anything yet. But now next time when you are inserting value to it, you have to make sure that you are inserting for the third column as well, otherwise it will give error. So let me show you that. If I remove this part, then it will give error, you can see, and if I add this part, then it will allow you. So insert it, and you can see now the data is inserted in a new column as well. Sharmit1. Okay, Sharmit1/employee. You can see. Okay, so all the previous data is added as a employee. For those data, employee code is added as null, and for the new one, it is showing 30, which I just inserted. Okay, so what we discuss in today's session, we just discuss like how to create the table. First of all, once table is created, then I'm using the alter command to add a new column for a existing table without losing any data. Okay, and also we encountered one error in this session, which was just because of this star free. So make sure that whenever you are writing code in fully free format, keep it as on the first part star free, and wherever you are using comment, you should replace these lines with double slash, otherwise it will give error. So overall we have discussed about the alter command, how to use alter command in order to add a new column to the existing table. So yeah, that's all for this session. In the upcoming session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.